Fine. Oh my God. You're fast. Oh my days. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, blood. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. Fuck this. 31 minutes in a semi-final of a fucking European competition. This is your only way to the Champions League. And you put out this performance. Look at this fucking shit, Zah! They're coming again!
Oh my God.
Oh my days! What is going on? What the fuck? When are people gonna open their eyes? When are you gonna open your eyes?
I cannot do this with this fucking team, honestly.
Look at this shit! Look at this! You're telling me, trust the process. Trust this and trust that. Suck your mother for a straw. I don't give a fuck.
Of course, I'm on mute. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, it is the Premier League preview show. I'm saying Corey's going to be here in a little bit as well. But for now, of course, it is me and Matt. Matt, obviously, big up yourself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, big up, man.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff has transpired since the last title talk show. But here we are. You know what I'm saying? Big up, everyone smash the like button, man. I know back again was a fiery one. I know the Chelsea fans were on me that show. You know what I'm saying? Love-hate relationship and then things there. But, you know, let's get to 22 bags in it. I think we're about 70 subs away from 22 bags, 76 subscribers away from 22,000. So you don't know what to do in it. You know what I'm saying? It's the Friday show. Show got cancelled yesterday, but of course, you know, we are back today. And of course, that legendary show where Eze was hijacked by Arsenal, that stream will feed families. If you lot have seen the clips of us, man, passing the Ethan Pack round and that. I don't know if you've seen that, Matt, as well. I've been flying around.
I just saw the clip like about 20 minutes ago. You man took the
It's doing the round still.
No, you lot to the piss. I can't even lie, bro. You lot to
bro,
the piss.
that video is crazy. That whole thing is a mazza in it. But listen, man. Listen, Isak the saga is taking more twists and turns every day. You know what I'm saying? We got to travel to. We do have to travel to St. James's. You know what I'm saying? I send the top spur biscotti. Yeah, you don't know what it is, man. It's dark. Legendary stream, man. You know what I'm saying? I said I'm still hitting that now. But yeah, no. I just feel like it's a bit of a mad thing what's going on with Isak. Like the saga continues. Is it becoming a bit draining now?
Yeah, 100%. It's getting jarring. Also, big at the chat as well. Once again, come on, smash the like button if you haven't already. You know what time it is, people.
Yeah,
Sponsor Matt. You know what time this is. Listen, the whole Isak thing, it's like one thing after the other. So you got Eddie Howe coming out today, basically confirming that what Isak said is kind of true. Not specifically promises, but there was definitely a conversation. That's what Howe was alluding to. And I think Eddie Howe's at that point where he's like, bro, like, he can go. I've been saying for time, there should be a lot of blame on Newcastle, the way how they've handled it. And maybe
a little bit of blame on Isak too. A little bit of blame on Isak.
Yeah, a little bit of blame on Isak and a little bit of blame on Howe. But Howe, for me, he's just a coach, innit? I know we make jokes, and in fact, it's not even a joke actually, because I think it's his cousin or nephew that's actually running transfers, innit? And he did get rid of the other two sporting directors, yeah? What I am saying now is that this situation regarding Isak, I think he wanted it dealt with straight away. If you remember when Eddie Howe first spoke in the press conference when they were supposed to play Celtic, they said, what's going on with Isak? And Eddie Howe was like, well, it's my decision because all the stuff going on, I told him to stay at home. No, Isak just said he ain't playing. Remember, it started from then, didn't it? From the Celtic game.
Yep.
I think Howe wants him gone. I think the board are the ones that are just making it a long thing. That's what I think. I think Hal's like, do you know what? He can go, you know. We're going to be all right. I think now they will just take a striker. Obviously, he's got to be decent, but because Moz, I can't lie, man. We can't keep doing this roundabout thing because even for us, like, I don't think we're going to move on from Isak. I genuinely feel like we will be here in January if we haven't signed him and we will still try and get Isak. And don't get me wrong, I'm all good for it, but you know, as great as a player is, if you feel like they're not going to go to your club, at some point you have to move on, Moz. We can't sit here forever, bro.
No, we can't. But
you know what I'm saying?
I still think he becomes a Liverpool player.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Like,
how long could we wait, Moz?
I feel like with him, he's just severed the links between Newcastle so abruptly. It's still like a massive shock, I think, to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, we've seen a lot of players go on strike. Wisa's gone on strike. Newcastle players ain't saying nothing about that. But sorry, Newcastle fans ain't saying nothing about Wisa. But yeah, Wisa's gone on strike. Yes, he's back training now, but he's only been training back for like a week or so. He was on strike not long ago. Wisa's gone on strike. Gyökeres went on strike. Harry Kane's gone on strike. Coutinho's gone on strike. Bear man have done it. He's not the first, and he's not and Isak's not the last. My thing is that when you say you will never play for the club again, none of them man I listed previously outside of Isak have said that. There's a difference between saying I want to leave, I want to explore my options, I think it's time to go.
Yeah, I agree.
And I will never play for your club again.
Yeah.
Put in the
what
shirt
was his state? Did he say that in his statement? What? No, you know when he dropped the Instagram message on?
No, yeah, he said it's best if they part ways, but he said to him, I'm never playing for you, man, again.
That's what's been reported. And what's so mad is I tell you why he's up here. He decided to release that statement during the PFA Awards, and you know, so
that was a bit calculated. I think that was a bit calculated. I ain't gonna lie.
100% because he knew he was going to be named in the team, and he said, "What better time is there for everybody to know my intentions?" Apparently, I weren't there, obviously. But I say rumors are that when that news was dropped during the whole thing, everyone was looking at their phones and looking at each other like this is a mad thing. Like nobody expected it. Like no one. So yeah, I don't know.
Listen, I just feel like there's always going to be a certain divide with this situation. Newcastle fans are going to feel aggrieved because they're the ones I think they are the victim in the situation. From whatever way you look at it, Newcastle fans are the ones suffering. Their board has failed them, and their striker in a way has failed them, and they're kind of stuck there on a lose-lose situation because you can't attract the player to replace, and you're losing your best striker. So they're in a lose-lose. So they're gonna look at Isak as the bad guy a lot of the time, and they're gonna feel aggrieved. Whereas they're gonna look at the Brentford situation with Wisa and probably not feel that bothered by it. You know, we're going to be siding with Isak because we want the player. And obviously, accountability lies with Newcastle fans, which they don't have any ounce of, in my opinion, not showing any ounce of accountability in the sense that we have nothing. Like when Newcastle fans have this beef with Liverpool fans, don't beef us. Don't beef the man that your gal has cheated on you with. Beef your gal. Talk to your gal. You know what I'm saying? Don't be angry at us. Be angry at the gal, bro. Don't be annoyed that we had nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I said on never a foul. There's not enough accountability in this world. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough accountability. People have died over gal. People have gone into jail over gal.
For real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, you lot are getting angry at the wrong people. Direct your anger but to your board.
Well, that's what normally happens, isn't it? Anger's normally given to the wrong. It's normally to the wrong person, isn't it? That's what normally happens, isn't it?
And if your girl was cheated, she was probably gonna cheat anyways. And that's down to character judgment. And whose job is it to judge a gal's character? Boop. It's you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Funny you say that, yeah. Look at a situation, yeah. People can put the join the dots, yeah. A man saw his girl cheating and done something to the man, not the gal. You understand? Not saying that he didn't beef or whatever, but his first thought was
his first thought is to attack the guy.
To attack the man.
Like
I'm not saying attack the woman, but the first conversation in any scenario should be her because it don't matter who that person is. She knows what go on. He might not know whether he does know or don't know. She definitely knows. Yeah.
You're trying to find a rivalry of someone you don't care about. You doesn't know you.
Yeah.
You need to. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Newcastle at times, some of the fans are trying to almost force this rivalry of us that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't reside in the same bracket for you guys to be trying to beef us. You know what I'm saying? This St. James Liverpool shouldn't be a rivalry game coming up, but it is going to be. It's going to be. It's going to be the Isak derby. But it shouldn't even need to be or ever have to be that. You know what I'm saying? As I said, the bottom line is it's about accountability and directing your frustrations to the right people, which I don't think that they're doing. And don't get me wrong, they're gonna go, oh, but with Coutinho, you guys are with Trent, yeah, but we were told to direct our anger at the board. We were told to direct our anger where it should be. So now we're just following suit and saying the same thing because we weren't allowed. We were being told how to feel every step of the way about Trent. With Coutinho, we were being told how to feel. So, like, now that you guys are in the hot seat and Newcastle are in the hot seat, as I said, you walk in zebra crossings, need to have a look at yourselves. You need to have a look at yourselves. Bro, that's all it is.
Yeah, this rivalry. Obviously, we're going to get to the preview properly, but just quickly, like, this is now turned into Monday Night Raw. You know? Remember the old school Raw?
Yeah.
Like, Rock fighting Stone Cold, Undertaker comes from the crowd, Kane comes through the ring, Sting, who works for another organization, WCW, just at the Raptors for no reason. You got Rikishi, who wants to run over Stone Cold. Remember that episode where Rikishi was the one that caught, like, bro, it's just bare madness happening. On Monday, it's going to be carnage, you know, bro. And there's I'm not gonna lie, we might put the under 18s months. I can't lie, bro.
I said it's just the under 18s. Bro, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a madness, innit? And I feel like I feel like we as a fan base, I said, like, just need to, for me, like, I feel like we have to put the money up for him. And like everyone keeps saying, oh, Liverpool just put the money up. It's not the money. It's not just the money, sorry. They want their replacements and they want their money. So even if that's why we parked off the money there, waiting for them to do what business they need to do. Because if we give them the 150, they're gonna say we haven't got our replacements yet, so you have to still wait. So regardless of what we do, all we can do is have the money ready there, which is what is there. The money is parked off. I don't know what else you want us to do. Money's parked off. The money's there. It's just Newcastle. Here's the thing. I feel like I said this earlier on Coppish earlier on. Yeah, big up my brothers. Big up. I said there's a part of me that feels like they are stalling a bit in terms of they're trying, but they're not trying hard enough. Months they've signed Alanga, Malik Thiaw, or I can't remember how you pronounce his name. The centre back. And who's the other one? There's one more. Jacob Ramsey and Alanga. So you've managed to get all those players, but you can't get a striker. Now they're gonna sit here and say, "Oh, but we've tried, brother. Some of the strikers you were going for, you were never gonna get them. We have to be realistic." And not only that, like, if you really wanted it, like, you're telling me you tried to get Strand Larson once, yeah. Wolves are never gonna sell Strand Larson you've given him no time to get a replacement. So again, but you're briefing journalists to say, Newcastle, there's a 5 million gap apparently in valuation, and then by midnight that story's been debunked. Wolves aren't selling. I'm telling you, it's Newcastle being like salty now because they don't want to sell Isak. After what Isak done, they don't want to sell, and they're gonna make it look like they're trying. They're not really trying, bro. They didn't want to sell him anyways. They're not trying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They didn't want to sell him anyways. And if they want to get Isak to rot and stuff like that, as I said, be my guest. You don't want to play for you no more. So you either try and get a replacement, or you just don't have a striker at all, or you have William Osula for the rest of the season. You man, do what you want to do in it. But the bottom line is, as I said, they need to just direct their frustrations. Like the way Isak is being spoken about, like he's Satan's spawn. I know. At points understandable, but also the fact that there is no empathy or sympathy at all from any corner of the fan base to be like, well, have our board actually kind of taken the piss? Because at least when we were talking about with Trent, there was actually half of the fan base were actually saying, not gonna lie, FSG have fucked us with these contracts. And there was the other half that were just saying fuck Trent. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like internal Trent's fault, board's fault. Yeah, that was the clash. That was the clash in our fan base. This is just we hate Isak. Yeah, we hate Isak. Yeah, not the fact that we couldn't attract anyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, yes, you attracted a 10. But just because you attracted a 10, doesn't mean you attract 10s.
Fact.
Doesn't mean you attract 10s. It's because you went and got a 10.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because if Sesko signed for you, 120 goal season and he's fucking off to the next club.
Oh, 100%.
You're lucky you got 2 20-goal seasons from Isak and he's still here. You're lucky.
Yeah.
He left Sociedad with 3 years left on his contract. You know what I'm saying? Jackson's being forced out of Chelsea Football Club. He's got 7 years left. His contract runs out in 2023.
He's got a 7-year deal.
They added 2 more.
That I'm not gonna lie. And what did they do? Just like that, they've gone, we bought 2 strikers, you can piss off now. Imagine
Jackson
that.
is on a death row contract.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Contract. His contract ends in 2033.
That's
2033.
I did not know that.
This is my point. It's a death row thing, bro. Savio's got 4 years left on his contract. Tottenham want to buy him. Where's the uproar? So I don't want to hear you're under contract. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear that. Plenty of man are leaving with 4 years left, 5 years left, 3 years left, 2 years left. Bare man leave when there's time on their contracts. Legally, yes, he's under contracts, but it ain't stopped hella players before that. It ain't stopped no one and it won't stop the next guy. So I don't want to hear he's under contract. Stop being entitled and greedy fan base. Who's entitled, bro? If you're Newcastle and you're entitled to have a 20-goal a season striker in today's game, if he's not going to leave, you're entitled. You're entitled and you're actually blind to see where you are in the food chain. This window has shown many teams or a harsh reminder of where you are in the food chain. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've had to be shown where we are in the food chain with Liverpool and Real Madrid plenty of times.
Yeah.
Don't like it, but it is what it is. We are not above Real Madrid in the food chain. They are the apex predators. It is what it is.
Yeah, facts. No, it is. When it comes to transfers and people wanting to leave, it's always a Liverpool player more time wanting to go to Real Madrid. More time. Like, so even though...
But...
Yeah, no, it's true. Bro, here's the thing, yeah? For many a times, we've had to lose out on players because at that time, we weren't... Like, you think about it, we lost Suarez, we lost Coutinho, we've lost Torres, we've lost a bag of players, like, to other teams. Yeah? And at that time, you have to understand, like, if you're not at the best or where you're supposed to be,
Arbeloa.
Yeah, but the list goes on. Like, players can poach other players from other top clubs. Why did Newcastle fans, and big them up, by the way, because again, they just see it as we don't want to lose their star striker, but they're not thinking about obviously the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you are a big club in England, but you're not the biggest. Not only that, globally, you still have a long way to go. So therefore, players are going to look for certain contracts, certain things like that they're not going to get at Newcastle. Unfortunately, they're going to get it in other bigger Premier League clubs or other clubs outside of England. And this is where Newcastle just need to understand, like, sometimes as well, selling your best player can actually help you in the long run. Doesn't work all the time, but if you plan correctly, Mons, you can do that. Mons, how many big players have Liverpool lost and we've had to rebuild in some type of capacity? If you've got smart people...
Newcastle aren't... Newcastle can't
I know.
So they can rebuild like us, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like we can't shout food chain and when they sell their best player, say go and rebuild, but you're not in the food chain. If they're not in the food chain, it's going to be infinitely harder for them to replace that player the way they want to. Not to say that they can't.
No, but they don't need to. No, but here's the thing, though. Let's say that Isak goes to Liverpool. Let's say, for example, that I use Strand Larsen. We know Strand Larsen is nowhere near as good as Isak, but Strand Larsen is actually a good striker.
Yeah, he's a decent striker still. Yeah, decent. Yeah.
You go and use that money to strengthen other areas of the team. Newcastle would actually be much more of a dangerous force than they are with Isak right now. You know, I'm telling you, having more weapons than having one weapon is always better, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So again, all you got to do if you're Newcastle, Isak 120, 130. You go and reinvest in your squad and everybody is happy. You can still go and get good players. But again, I don't know, man. They're just longing this out, bro. I don't know when this is going to end personally. Or if, in fact, no, it will end, obviously, transfer deadline day. But at the same time, like, it's what I'm saying, bro. Someone said it in the chat. Larsen and Wissa could score a bag of goals.
Larsen got like 14 goals last season.
And Wissa got 19?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me that can't run for Newcastle?
Nah, bro. Nah, they could have got Darwin.
Or you can have Isak and what's the young brother's name? Asala.
Asula, yeah, William Asula.
Or him. Come on, make it make
Bro,
sense.
Asula, bro. The thing is that I'm getting told that if you man let them have Ekatike, they would have given you Isak. Cap. You think we're dumb enough to let them get Ekatike and then we're left with no one? They could have just said, yeah, not for sale. They could have done the same thing that they're doing now and say we're not for sale.
This is the same thing I said, bro.
We're not getting caught in no double bluff. Are you mad?
Do you know how crazy that would have been for us to go, all right, take Ekatike, we trust you. Brother, we can't trust these guys to get a striker, but we're supposed to trust them with big business. Nah, your guy mad. Whoever thinks that, I'm sorry, it's so wrong. People are just doing the whole, you give them Ekatike, they were just going to give us Isak. Not going to work like that. Because remember, from the jump, it was 4-4-2. That's what we was told, 4-4-2. But now all of a sudden the narrative's changed. It was supposed to be Ekatike and Isak for Newcastle. But now it might be Ekatike and Isak for Liverpool. And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that, Mons? Is that our fault?
It ain't our fault, bro. That's not our
all we
fault.
said is, listen, you man gonna give us Isak. And they
it's about judge again. And by the way, bro, it's about judge of character. As I said, if you couldn't judge your gal's character, as I said, there's not enough accountability in this world. Otherwise, less man would be in jail, and there'll be less murder cases for man that have killed other man over gal. Yeah, I have to say this. Yeah, if man just focused their energy where it actually needed to be focused, there'll be less problems in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because as I said, if Newcastle focused their energy on that character judgment, he left Sociedad with 3 years left. Why didn't you think he could leave you with 3 years left? And you think in modern world there would have been a contract to stop that? No, sir. No, sir. This is what it is, judge of character. You think if we sign Isak in a week and a half's time, I'm going to sit there thinking he'll die for Liverpool? He's coming here to do a job. He's coming here to do a job. He ain't coming through the academy. I've seen Trent fuck off. You think I'm here to trust anyone with my life?
I would never trust no player.
Liverpool, if he plays for Liverpool for 3 years, signs a 6-year contract, and he leaves with 3 years to go to Real Madrid, you think I'm going to be surprised? You think I'm going to be surprised?
Facts.
He's left Newcastle with 3 years, and he's left Real Sociedad with 3 years, and you think he ain't going to leave us for 3 years? Come on, dog, man. If she's cheated on her last 2 boyfriends, what makes you think you won't get cheated on?
Unfortunately, the way how football works is we have to understand. Firstly, it's their careers. There's a lot more. Since football first came about to now, when you think of like social media, the amount of money you can earn, exposure, it can help you with businesses outside of football. I'm telling everybody now that might not understand this. Footballers are for themselves. Do not get it twisted. Don't get me wrong. We can still sit here and support them. Like for example, I've got a backdrop, which I can't use now, of players, like some of my favorite players that play for Liverpool. That's all well and good. But when it comes to them promising things, don't ever believe them all the time. And not even that. It's their career. They're just going to do what they like. Don't be fooled into this whole, they love the club. And yes, they appreciate the club. They understand they have a platform for their talents. But at the same time, if something is better for them, they will do it. Trent felt like, for whatever reason, he at Real Madrid will be better off there because what he has in his mind is over there. For whatever that is, whether that's him thinking about more titles, more stuff off the field, opportunities, whatever that is, every man's looking out for themselves. Don't get fooled into that narrative. Months, over time, like when you're younger, you had your favorite player, whatever, and then your favorite player F's off. That's why you have to understand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can leave at any given time.
Coutinho was my favorite player when he left.
Bro, Coutinho, Torres, bro, Alonso, one of my favorite players. Bro, there's bare players that like I wanted to stay. They just left, bro.
This is it. And I just don't like the rivalry that Newcastle fans want to force with us in it, bro. I don't like it, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, we're not your ops, bro. We're not your ops. If we was ops, you would have put up a better fight to get a Ekatike, bro. We're not your ops, you. I like Newcastle, but the fan base, we're not your ops, bro. And the one thing I'll say is like, bro, like bring up Craig Hope. I think Craig Hope has actually covered this really, really well.
He has.
He's covered this. Regardless of whether he says whether what he says is in favor of Liverpool or in favor of Newcastle, I think Craig Hope has covered this this
Yeah, he has. He's covered it
this,
very, very balanced, isn't it? He's done it
very
balanced.
balanced,
What
very
he's
balanced.
done is, Mots,
Yeah,
he's always gone, all right, this is what I've been told, but he also said, but my
yeah,
feeling is. He never does
yeah,
the,
very
oh,
specific.
if the club have given me this, then I know it's definitely true. What he'll do is he'll go, all right, well, normally the truth is somewhere in between. And that's what I like about Craig Hope. Some
Yeah,
people
he's
might, I
honest,
think
bro.
Newcastle fans call him Craig No Hope, innit? Because bare
Yeah, yeah.
times, like, he
That's
doesn't
what they
say
say
what
with
he,
Paul Joyce. It's like what we say with
yeah,
Paul Joyce.
yeah,
It's always
yeah,
bad news.
one of them ones.
Yeah,
But
100%. I
yeah,
respect Craig. I like. I rate his thing still. I can't even lie. Shout out. Tally says with the super chat, he goes, "We're literally on pause until this match is over." We're literally on pause until what do you mean in terms of?
well, we're literally on pause until this. Oh, I think he means like in terms of getting a deal over the line because we can't.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
be real,
yeah,
Mods. We wouldn't even speak to Newcastle before Monday. You know them ones. We wouldn't even entertain. We wouldn't even have a conversation about anything. It's too heated. It's too heated.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And shout Arch Mardy with the £5 super chat. Big up yourself, bro. He goes, we could have left like a TK for them and they'll fumble it, and he ends up with Man U or Chelsea, and we're still right here with no one. Facts.
Yeah, you can't trust them, bro.
Facts, bro. Facts. This is it. So for me, I just generally look at this and I think, well, there is a possibility where Isak stays and he probably comes to Liverpool in January. Yes,
Yeah.
there is that. But I think at the end of the day, numbers-wise, Isak's still going to make a lot of sense. But I think this Liverpool-Newcastle thing probably will come to an end soon. I think, but the climax will be the game on Monday. The climax will...
I've got a bit of an update regarding Isak. Says come from, you know, the guy from the Chronicle. His name's called Lee.
Lee
Lee Ryder. Pause. That's my man's name from the Chronicle, Newcastle paper, basically.
Yeah.
He said, right. So the first bit of the article, Isak, well, not first bit, but Isak could, in theory, stay, but even then, it would leave Hull with a player who doesn't want to be there. If, say, 130 million is being banded around next week, it feels like it makes no sense to pass up an opportunity to make a record sale. In business terms, what Newcastle main backers, PIF, will look at most is paying a footballer 120,000 per week to train alone and not contribute on the field and sell no shirts off it. Has no logic whatsoever. Then,
so basically saying they need to get rid.
Then he also said, "This is, do you know what Howe says?" So Howe says, "I think it's a lose-lose situation to a degree for us." This is Eddie Howe speaking. He goes, because I don't think we can come out of this winning in any situation. Of course, with a September 1st deadline day fast approaching, there will be a natural conclusion to all of this before we know it. As how he took his seat at Benton today, he made a telling statement. It looks like it's coming to an end, or it will come to an end pretty quickly. And then the last bit was, it was a rare moment. This is now Lee speaking. It was a rare moment in which Howie let his guard down ever so slightly. But the word from the insiders at both ends of the deal is that everything post Monday night feels significant. Newcastle were never going to gift Liverpool their prize striker and then watch on as Isak made his debut in a red shirt against the Magpies St James's Park. And there was a feeling at Anfield that there was always going to be a follow-up to the bid of around 110 million, which was launched at the start of the month. However, it was going to come in the build-up to the visit to St James's Park. And then last but not least, basically saying once Monday's done, he reckons that deal will happen.
There's another thing that Craig Hope said as well.
Craig Hope said as well. Okay.
Liverpool are entitled to sign every player they've liked and tracked. He goes, if Newcastle had signed Ekatike, this is why I like Craig Hope, because he's very much. He said, I think Isak to Liverpool would have happened. Not gonna, I don't think it would have happened. I think Newcastle would have conned us for even more money. They would have been like, cool, we got a striker now, but now I just still want my 1/5 because they would have had to front 90 M's. Would have to front, or not like 8 M's. They're gonna say, bro, we need run me my. They're gonna say now it's defo 150, not 130. Yeah. Now it's defo 150. So as I said,
it is. Why don't you guys offer players though? Because you guys have been offering. You guys have been letting people like Harvey Elliott, I don't know, Ben Doak. I don't even know that brother.
No, but Doak's
Like,
gone
you
now, Corey. He's gone now.
Doak's on Bournemouth.
He's
He's
gone
on Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
25 million.
Yeah.
You know, you guys have been shipping off a lot of players. Actually, if I'm being honest, before Kelleher went to
Brentford.
where did he go?
Brentford.
Brentford, yeah.
We should have shot him to Newcastle. They need
No,
a keeper.
but Isak was seen as unattainable at this point. Remember, the floodgates hadn't
It's
opened.
interesting. Good. I feel like you guys should at least try to offer some of your players. It's not like any of your players are dead. Like if Chelsea and City can do it,
the money's
you lot
parked.
definitely can.
The money is parked right there. Yeah, the money's parked right there. As I said, with Newcastle, they, as I said, feel like they're going to be in a position where they're just not going to have any strikers apart from William Masula. Obviously, the Wisa thing's still going on. Yeah, obviously, the Wisa thing's still going on with them and stuff. And we got to remember, as I said, that like they was never going to sell us Isak for one before this.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
They was never in their life was they going to.
Could you imagine Isak going St James's Park? Yeah.
Could you even
in a
just,
Liverpool shirt?
Even them just you know when they
that's
get off
actually
the coach, they walk. You
That's
know when
sick.
they
Yes, I'm saying, Corey.
you know when they get off the coach and they
That's
walk in off the coach, brother.
Yeah.
That's a health hazard. That's a health
Bro,
hazard.
how much security they have to be there? How about this? They'd have to
be there with the
an
guns
Isak.
like this.
No, you know they have to do. They'd have to do like an Isak lookalike has to go first. You know them ones there. The lookalike goes for everyone thinks that's him, and he gets snuck in through some. Bro, I'm telling you, it would have been peak.
You know when they're like when everyone's covering and they're trying to rush it.
Yeah, make it look like it's him, but it's not really him. Really and truly, it's just Ekatike with an Isak mask or something. You know them ones there.
Bro, it's just Ekatike with a boot cap on.
Those Newcastle fans, they might have killed him. They might have just done something to him because I can't lie, that's a big violence.
They are passionate fan base, bro.
Yeah. We say Figo settings.
They're one of the very few like fans.
Figo's a brave guy still.
Rain, sleet, or snow. You see them man going bare chested when it's snowing, you know, all in like December, January. And them man are doing up bare chants, like mad chants, bro. Newcastle man, them are crazy, you know. I can't even lie, bro. So
you guys, I can't lie. It's crazy, but you guys made the wrong enemies. I'll be honest. Because come Monday,
but our enemies picked us.
No, Corey.
They picked us, bro.
I'd say
I don't know how it's happened. But you know, you're the ones when you go
they picked us, Corey.
And you're just in beef for no reason. You
yeah. You know, you're right. They're in beef for no reason. No, but all that's happened is
I've got up. I didn't know. I didn't even know. I woke up.
Do you know what it is, Corey? Imagine there's a fight happening, in broad daylight. You just walked over to see what go on. Then all of a sudden the brother's like, "What you looking at, fam? What are you saying?" You know, for no reason. There's bare other people there, but he picks you out for no reason.
Yeah.
And now you can't. But now that you say what to you, now you
can't back down. What are you gonna say?
No. You got to save face here.
I'm trying to say,
man. It's just
it don't matter if the man's a madman, whatever. What, and then someone goes, "Oh, I know that guy. That's man like Matt from Coppage. What is he a dickhead or something? Is he gonna have that? Is he a dickhead?" You know, like
pride,
bro.
Should I bang him?
This is what I'm saying.
So I smoke my man, like. I smoke him, like. Now he's just scrunching
don't let me call my man. Don't let me call my man.
Now he's scrunching up man's t-shirt and what man? I just smoke him. That's what it is, bro. See when you man looking at me like.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. But Newcastle, listen. To be fair to them, you have to understand their perspective. They just see it as their best player is trying to get taken by Liverpool. That's they just see it like that in black and white. But there's more to it than that. We've done nothing wrong. We've just gone in for a player who we think will enhance our team. But Newcastle are doing the whole we're too big of a club to sell him. Do you get what I'm saying? When really and truly, you are a big club, but you're not big enough. Because if that was the case and you had things pattern, Isak wouldn't want to leave. Isak was saying, "No, I'm saying Newcastle. I'm not going to Liverpool." They're not doing nothing. Isak wants to go to Liverpool because he sees what we're on, innit?
But they're saying that you guys done the little dapping up thing to Isak, and now he's
Virgil did that. It's in broad daylight. Virgil did that after the game, innit? You know them ones there once.
This is what I'm saying.
Have you got the video for that once?
Nah, I don't. But I know a video. Talking about.
Yeah,
Where
You
he
can't,
look,
you can't be
but bro,
dapping up man's players and that and think it's calm.
like,
That's like
bro, it's
talking
not
to the
even, it's
missus
not
right
even
in
a
front. Like, you're moving mad.
like,
nah, it's
like
true,
this
it's
is the
true.
thing. Yeah, it's not
I hear
even
that
a
bit.
dapping up thing, bro. These man just, as I said, I don't want to repeat it one more time, but bro, there's not enough accountability in this world. Poor judge of character leads to bad things. Poor judge of character can lead to a lot of mishaps. And the poor judge of character with them, he left Sociedad with 3 years left on his contract. How many years does he have? How many years does he have left at Newcastle?
Yeah, it's true.
3 years. Yeah. As I said, if we sign Isak, yeah, and he signs a 5-year contract with Liverpool,
He's staying for 2.5 before he starts.
he's
looking
staying for
somewhere
2.5, and he's going Madrid. He's
Yeah.
going
It
Madrid.
is true.
He's
Would
going
you,
Madrid.
do you think
Yeah,
the same thing's gonna happen? Do you
He's going
think the same thing will happen?
else. Not exactly the same. Even if, let's say that we were winning stuff. So let's say that
Yeah.
let's say that he joins now in this transfer window, and say we win either the Premier League or Champions League. Let's say we win one. He's not going to leave because we won something. And even then, it's his first season. Second season, let's say he goes mad. He's top goal scorer, Premier League, and we win a Prem and a double. I think he stays only one more year after that. So he might do 3 at best before again. But there's only so many clubs that can poach him away.
He's 26 now, isn't it? Yeah. 3 years, he's gone.
All right, but there's not many
Madrid.
teams that can get him though. If we're being realistic.
Unless he stinks out the gaff from one of the 2 seasons, and maybe at that point
Which I highly doubt.
there's a new kid on the
All right,
block.
but did you think Virgil would do that though? If you're being honest, you know when we signed Virgil, and obviously we saw Virgil was one of our most transformative signings. Yeah, did you ever think in your mind at any point, if a club comes in for Virgil, it could be techie? Did you ever look at Virgil like that, or you only saying that about Isak because he's got previous in it with Sociedad and
no, because these man all peaked late. Like, even though Virgil was a baller before he went Liverpool, like if Virgil came Liverpool at 21, like he's going Madrid. He's going Madrid.
He's going Madrid.
Bro, I'm not downplaying Liverpool's ability to keep players. What I'm saying is, I'm just acknowledging Real Madrid and Barcelona as the pinnacle of football, because I've seen it more often than players staying.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Going off what I know and what I've seen.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like
Isak is 26.
Two clubs that can poach you, man.
Yeah, Isak is 26. Yeah, so that's why for me, if we were to sign him on a 5-year and he has 2 good years at Liverpool and Real Madrid do come knocking, all I'm saying is I wouldn't be shocked if his head was turned.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise you. I hear
due to my judgment, my judgment of character, if Isak
28 at Real Madrid,
bro, if I feel
4-year deal,
but like, man, it's just judge of character. If I've seen, again, if I look at a gal and I've seen she has cheated in her last 2 relationships, why am I going to be surprised if she cheats on me?
Yeah, literally.
I hear it. Nah, it's true. It's true.
I'd be stupid. And then what's worse? What am I going to do? Go try fight the guy who she's cheating on?
Yeah, that's dead. That's so dead.
This is what Newcastle are doing. This is what Newcastle are doing. They've seen what he done with Sociedad and they're shocked and now want to throw their anger at Liverpool.
Do you know why? Shall I tell you why they're even more hurt? Because remember, the image of Isak is, he's a really nice guy. He's very, very respectful. I'm trying to tell people, footballers, yes, they have images, but they're all about themselves. People need to understand, it's their careers, it's their lives. They don't care, bro. You think Isak cares about this freaking image? That
we were laughing at Trent two months
ago.
ago.
Isak is a good guy, you know. Isak is a good guy. He would never
disrespect. Trent was a great guy. Trent was a great guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's a great guy.
You know what it is. Man, they fell in love.
That's
and now, you know how it gets. You know, she's done you dirty, but it's toxic now. You know.
Yeah, it's toxic. Certain man like that, or what it is, they can't see in it. That so because they're in the situation, bro. Yeah, bro. Focus, concentrate, but they can't do that, bro. It's mad.
No, of course.
I only blame Isak for this, by the way.
You only blame Isak. Why though?
Yeah,
not Newcastle board as well.
I'll explain to you why. Yeah, this narrative of, because he came out and said it himself. Things were said, things were agreed. Handshake. That's dead to me. If you're a professional, that's dead to me. Do not come to me with, oh yeah, trust me, I'll do it. I promise you, I'm gonna do it. Are you mad?
Yeah, get that shit in writing. Get that shit in writing.
Yeah. trust
no,
me, yeah. In 2
No,
years'
but
time,
Corey,
I'm
hear
gonna
this
do
though.
it.
Have
Brother.
you ever been at work here? But have you ever been at work here and whatever job you're in, and someone you might have a conversation, like a meeting with your manager, and your manager's like, "You're gonna get that promotion." Remember, he's not gonna write it down, but he just say to you, "Bro, you're gonna get the promotion." Now imagine you go into another meeting, and the managers that said he's gonna give you promotion sitting right there. And then they ask you, they're like, Corey, like, so how do you think this year's gonna go? He's like, well, I think this year's gonna go good in it because obviously, he's promising promotion. What promotion, brother? You're gonna go mad. Can you imagine? Because that's what Newcastle done. Remember, Newcastle just went and done the whole. Newcastle done the whole thing of, promises, no promises, bro. They blatantly done one of them ones, innit?
Yeah, but you know what it is though.
The conversation was there.
For me, yeah. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. I trust no one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No
Neither would I.
Like on a professional standpoint, remember this, we're professional footballers. Big contracts we're signing. We're playing at the highest of highest levels. Yeah. One person's word doesn't mean jack to me.
Doesn't mean nothing.
Unless it's contracts, don't talk to me about it. Don't promise me nothing. Unless you're putting it down on paper and we're signing and it's locked in. Do not talk to me about nothing, bro, at the end of the day. This is the reality of it. Too many players are doing it now. Now it's becoming a thing where too many players are doing it, because I've noticed.
Gentleman's agreement is yeah.
Yeah, a lot of players are starting to say, oh, you gave me your word. What? Have you seen how people run their clubs? You think that their word means anything? They told Arsenal, we're gonna be competing with Bayern and them, man. When they got the Emirates. What's happened there? That was their word. Do you get it? Like, your word means nothing to me. Unless you're
when we leave Highbury, we're going to compete. Yeah, that's what they said. When we leave Highbury, we're going to compete. The stadium's holding us back. The stadium's holding us back. I hear it.
Both. As I said, I've remained strong. Now, listen, both parties are to blame. Isak does have a part to blame because he didn't need to go train in the mountains. That's a dickhead thing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the fattest fucking bio, innit? That's the fattest bio. And obviously, Newcastle obviously violated Isak's thing on the gaslighting thing. One's been gaslighted, the other one's thrown disrespect, probably a bit too heavy, and then publicized the disrespect. But I understand the public statement, because he's sitting there saying nothing, and man is saying he's the spawn of Satan. He don't like no one. He's the worst footballer of all time. He told us we were going to do this, and now he says he wants to fuck off after winning our first trophy in 70.
That's what I'm saying.
If you keep seeing you're a rat, we hate after you literally won these guys their first trophy in 70 years within a month, month flip. Like, bro, at some point you're gonna have to say, "Rah, man, ain't even said nothing myself, and I'm being treated like I'm Evil Knievel."
No, but it's like the bitter ex. You know, when he split up with their man, or the man split up to their girl, and they just don't know how to handle it. Yeah. It's like, you gave me something good time, but all of a sudden you want to leave me. You want to leave me?
I want to leave you. I want to leave you.
And you know what it is, yeah? The thing is with Isak, is obviously he's looking for top tier none, innit? So and it's there, but it's not there, but it might be there because there's a little bit to deal with. Like, the ex is moving mad, innit? And he might, it might not happen, but he might need to cuddle up for the winter, just this winter, just to get by, innit? So
he said, I'm leaving.
Ready to go.
Said, what do you mean leaving? What's for dinner tomorrow? What's for dinner? Yeah.
Go make me a sandwich. Go make me a sandwich.
She's not going nowhere. How about this? Isak said, I'm leaving, and she started laughing.
No, she said, so he went, I'm leaving, and she said, so what time are you going to get back there? What time are you coming back?
Yeah, what time are you getting back?
Because I'm telling you, do you know why? You see that statement at Newcastle Park? It was the last bit. What was it? We're a family, and we will, what was it? We will reintegrate with open arms or something like that.
Like the Pogba brothers.
Yeah, bro, but Cass, here's the joke. But after calling him a liar, so they said, Isak, you're lying. However, you're still family. You can't come to the family barbecue. You're still family, though.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But to be fair, from what we know, this could be real Newcastle PR. So let's just take it with a pinch of salt. The ones that did promise him don't work there no more.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And how about this? By the way, let me read the super chat because I've got something I want to say about this. Yeah,
It was only 5 weeks ago where he's giving love hearts like this to like emojis to Alanga on his post.
Shout out Survive Ten Hog, with the super chat. He goes, big up the guys. Cause we're supposedly getting this lemon juice. That's killing me. Lemon juice, brother.
Crazy.
He can't be any worse than Onana. Hopefully he cooks, but the comps are spooky.
I don't even know who he is, bro.
We'll see in it. And
He's
big up
from Royal
honesty.
Antwerp.
Oh, okay.
Big up honesty. He goes with who's been a member for 31 months. Hashtag is yours gold. His one is indeed gold. Says run up the likes, man, them, and in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. What do you mean it's gold? No, it's not. It's fake.
No, honesty's thing's gold still. Honesty.
No. I want a new color.
No, honesty's been a member for 31 months. You know, like
Brother,
31 months is. That's more than 2 years.
I've been longer. I've been there since 3 years. I need a different color. I need what other colors do you not have?
I don't have platinum. But the BSB gold badge. Like, honesty's badge is gold.
How about this months? I'm gonna get the Big Six Bands logo. I'm gonna put on Photoshop. I'm gonna get a new glow that's just not there in it. Sorry, but it's
gonna get the one where it's like like you know when you get the star in Mario and it's like a rainbow. It's like this.
Brother, do not ever put me with the Tottenham crowd like that again.
I said,
you know what I mean? Like we don't move with rainbows around there. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. Basically, what it's gonna be is like gold, but with a little platinum glow around it. There you go.
That's a little platinum glow. We'll see. We can add extra ones if you've been a member for more than 2 years. But yeah, the Newcastle thing says this is a proud club with proud traditions, and we strive to retain our family feel. Now, personally, yeah, if you lie to one of your players, that doesn't feel like a family feel. Number one. Number two. We are a proud football club with proud traditions. Guys, would you want to keep a player who doesn't want to be there? If someone doesn't want to play for you, if someone doesn't want to play for you, if someone does not want to play for you, would you want them wearing the badge, repping the badge? No. But you know, remember what Pep said? Anyone who don't want to be here, you can leave. You don't want to be here, you can leave. And as I said, the top clubs tend to run by that. But Newcastle fans believe they're a top club. They're a big club, but they believe they're a top club. If you believe you're a top club,
hold on.
And if you don't want to be here,
listen.
Wait. Can we be honest?
You're gone.
Fergie called them a wee club in the northeast. Can we be real? They're not a big club.
No, Newcastle are a big club.
No, Newcastle. They've got. No, what it is, they're just not one of the biggest, but they're still a big club.
They're the only ones fighting themselves pretty much in the northeast. Yeah, and two, I like the club, but bro, they ain't won a title since like the 1900s, 1920s, something like that. When Sunderland even had more league titles than them, and two, they won their first trophy, which is the Carabao, in 70 years. How do you define big club like that? Is it because they're barcoded up like referees? Like, what is it? Is that why they get recognition? What is it? What?
I can't lie. I don't think they're a big club either.
No, they got top tier women. That's it. They're a big city.
Would you say they're bigger than Leeds?
The Newcastle fans, we're not even the ones saying it. And
real chat.
Trying to fight us, we're not even the ones saying it.
No, because we call Tottenham a small club. Sorry, no, they're not bigger than Leeds.
They're not bigger than Leeds.
But respectfully, like, no, I'm not like I don't want to shit on them, but this is just the truth, isn't it? We tried to tell Tottenham you need to get out of the big six. What are you doing here? So why do we give the same respect to these lot? What? Because they got top tier Nash in their city, bro. Like, what is it?
I don't know.
When they say they're like, in terms of, if they're trying to like say that they're levels with the rest of the big clubs like Liverpool, Man United, City, Chelsea, and whatnot, like, I don't even entertain it. I just brush it, because what's the point of me entertaining that?
Yeah, exactly. Villa's a big club. Forest used to be a big club, but they're still a bigger club, and we don't even call Wolfie's team a big club, so we can't give them the ego. Do you know what I mean?
They're not even level with Aston Villa. They're not even level with Villa.
They're nowhere near.
I don't know, man. Obviously, they're not a big club when you consider Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea. Like, they're not an even City, but they've got some type of heritage, though. But you have to go, you kind of have to go way back. One of the best players that, when I say heritage, it's more really, I'm truly, what I'm saying is Alan Shearer when he was there.
You're saying one player.
Yeah, you're
One player. You're
They got
saying
St. James's
one
Park.
player.
No, they got a
me
decent
ask you,
stadium.
right.
No, they got a decent stadium.
All right, hear
They
me
got
out,
a
hear me out,
decent
hear me out.
stadium.
Hear me out, Matt. Hear me out, Matt.
St.
Now,
James- yeah, go on.
this is the real ultimatum. Is Alan Shearer a
Give me
bigger
five.
legend for
Give me five
Blackburn or
players, I'll
Newcastle?
Blackburn. Because that's where he won a title, bro.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, how
Did he
about
win
this?
did he win
How
the FA
about
Cup
this?
there as well?
Give me, if you guys can give me 5
Did he win the FA
players
Cup there?
that are-
Did
that
Blackburn
are
win it?
legend- that are legend
Blackburn.
status
I'm
from
trying to think.
Newcastle, I'll stop. Give me 5
Is it-
players that are legend status from Newcastle.
Legends.
Five.
that
Legend,
means-
like, you would
Alright,
say unanimous, like
Would you
Alan
all right,
Shearer.
all right. Andy Cole.
Andy Cole didn't have the greatest time up there. That's why we
No,
got
but
him.
Cole's still done serious at Newcastle though.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
but I'm just saying
to Newcastle, but would you relate him to Newcastle? Would you relate him to
Maybe
United?
not legend. All
Yeah,
right, see, all right. Let me. All right, so you
would
got
relate him to
Shearer.
United.
You got Shearer. You got
Les Ferdinand, maybe.
Is Ginola a legend there? Ginola?
Janela's big, more known at Tottenham than Newcastle.
Come on, he's at
Exactly.
I always thought Ginola was a Tottenham thing, innit?
Yeah, everyone thinks of it. Keegan's definitely one of them. He's a legend for them.
Yeah. Who
Okay.
else is there?
2.
Isak's the
We kind of have to put Isak in there, innit? You kind of
Nah,
have
why do you have to go Google
Isak.
and Google Newcastle?
Isak's a
legend? That's
legend.
crazy.
Of course, he's a legend for them. He's a legend already.
man like Solano,
Do you
Nobby
see
Solano,
what
and
I
them man
mean,
there.
though?
What Lauren
Why-
Robert and them
why-
man?
Gascoigne,
Wait, hold on a
Gascoigne,
second,
but
hold on a
that was where he started though. That's where Gascoigne started. He didn't make his name at Newcastle, but then he was batted out. To be fair, Peter Beardsley and them man there. That's your legend.
Why are you Googling
Yeah, that's all before man's time.
I'm not gonna. Do you know why I start? Wait. Do you know why I start for Newcastle? Because one of their legends, when I just type in on Google, is Shay Given, fam. And don't get me wrong.
Let's be real. When you think about
Shay Given was cold, but there were a lot of better goalkeepers than Shay Given. There's no disrespect, by the way.
But again, if I say Shay Given, what's the first club that comes into mind? Don't tell me it isn't Aston Villa or Man City.
That's kind of true as well.
You don't even think of that. Do you know
Bro,
what I mean?
they got Kevin Nolan as a legend. I'm not
crazy.
joking, bro.
Yeah, you man.
Keith
Do you see what I
Gillespie.
mean, though? Do you see what I mean? Like,
Remember Philip
why do you
Albert?
have to go
Nah,
to-
it's dark.
Of course.
Let's
And you know
Ferdinand.
what? I'll be real-
Let's
I'll
Ferdinand.
be
We can't
real
forget Les
with
Ferdinand.
you, man.
I'll be real.
We forgot about Ferdinand Cole. Ferdinand Cole.
Man,
Come on.
and I'll be real, the Beardsley one's a bit cheeky because that's a
Because it's
Liverpool
Forest.
thing.
That's a Liverpool
I know.
Forest
That's
thing.
a
No?
Liverpool thing. Like,
I know. That's what I was
cheeky.
thinking. Liverpool, innit? It is.
That's
cheeky.
a Liverpool
Do you
thing.
see what I mean now, though?
Yeah, but-
It's like they're like that's like saying,
Someone said Ayoze
yeah,
Perez.
Michael Carrick,
Show like
Tottenham.
Amiobi and that. Show
Where
like
do we go
Amiobi
from
and them, man.
That's not Beardsley. No, he didn't pay for
That's
He paid
fine.
for
Yeah, show like
Everton. He was at
Amiobi.
Everton. There was Everton. No,
Show like
Do you
Amiobi.
see what I mean? You got
Amiobi and them man there, you know. It's
The
dark.
brother, yeah, man, the brothers.
mad.
Don't forget his brother, Sammy Amiobi.
Oh yeah, when they said he was gonna be better than the brother.
What we doing? here?
The thing is, the best partnership, in there for me is Demba Ba and Papa Cisse. That was their best partnership in a while.
Was cold.
Wait,
though.
Mons, that's
That
what you
was
saying. It
cold,
Hobbs,
though.
that was a Hobbs and Shaw, like you would say.
That
It.
was a Hobbs and
2004,
Yeah.
That man there.
It was only for 6 months
Do you
though.
see what I
That was
mean,
it,
though?
bro.
Do you understand?
Wait,
what I'm
man
saying?
said
It's like,
Kieran Clark.
it's hard
Hey,
to
not gonna
find
lie,
That's
I
dark.
played against Kieran Clark at the ball.
Do you get it?
That brother.
How about this? I have a picture of him. I have a picture of him.
I played
You see-
against Kieran Clark. I can't lie.
You see what we're doing here?
Isn't
Kieran Clark in Villa though?
We can't
Isn't he
Yeah,
fine?
Villa. That's where I
Kieran
remember
Clark
him.
is for Aston Villa. You're right as well, though.
And he got them
Villa,
relegated. Ben Arthur, them man, Ben Arthur, checked your rest in peace. What's his name?
Johan Kabay.
Johan Kabay. They had some decent.
Johan Kabay, you know.
Why now? It was a cold little team.
Charles
I'm
and
not saying they're
Zopia.
not-
Aye, that's Villa
What are we
though.
doing here?
Yeah,
That's
but he was
Villa.
Newcastle as well, though.
No, that's Villa, man. Aye, that's
So
the
then
aye.
Do you know how mad it is, though? Like, when you think about a lot of their legends.
Oh my
are
gosh,
actually
Remy
out-
Cabella.
Remy Cabella was cold. Not at Newcastle, but before that he was
What's his name?
cold.
Forvin.
Oh my god, he didn't even play there. He just stayed at Marseille like the
No,
whole time.
Forvin was
Remember,
there,
he went
man.
there, then went back.
Yeah, he just went right back. Andy
Oh
Carroll
my-
was cold for them. That's where you got your move to
And
you.
Hugo
Carroll, though.
Viana. Do you remember Hugo Viana, left-footed? Do you remember him?
No,
Portuguese,
no.
don't he? Hugo
Nah.
Viana. You don't
I
remember him?
remember,
Portuguese, don't he?
Was it
I remember like
Newcastle?
I remember Emery and them man.
it
Emery,
wasn't
the racist on.
Oh
fam.
my days. Emre Shonologlu. No, Emre.
Don't know. That's what we
I
know.
can't remember the surname. Yeah, let's move on from that. I can't remember. I'm going to butcher it. But yeah, Emre was
you
cold,
see-
though.
you guys see my point though. Like, you guys are saying all these players, you guys gave
I said
about
Michael
4 or 5
Chopra. That's
players,
crazy. That's less than legend.
but then when he wasn't good at them, he was good at another club. Bro, that's dead to me. Like, that doesn't
Mikel
make you a
Marino.
legend.
Oh my God,
It's
Marino.
Is that like 10 years ago?
Oh my days, Marino was there, innit?
But
Like
this
10
is
years
dead.
ago.
This is mad. This is mad.
Colaccini,
I
the
can't
fake
respect
version
these,
of
man.
flipping David Luiz, man.
Colaccini, he used to play for Deportivo back in the day.
Do you know what's so
It's-
mad?
yeah, man.
You know what's so mad? As I said, like, bro, I don't even hate Newcastle, bro. Like, this
I
this could have been Villa, I'd have been saying the same thing. It's not a Newcastle thing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make the jokes. I'm gonna call you, man, a walking QR code. I'm gonna make all these jokes in it. But at the end of the day, like, this is just football, and it's nothing personal in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Shout out honesty, by the way, goes off topic. To the Guardian, Kulu, according to the Guardian, Kulu will be out until 2026. Do you guys think Spurs will come in for Harvey, or will they go in for Morgan Rogers?
None. They're about to go and spend more than 70 million on flipping Savio. Did you not see it, Fabrizio?
Yeah.
What, just recently?
Yeah, today they're gonna go put up a lot more money and structure the payment differently. They're going all out for my man. They want it.
I think Savio will be a good signing for them, especially at what happened after they got hijacked the other day for Eze.
70 M's though. 70 M's.
They do need
desperate
them.
now.
They
They're
need him
desperate.
though. They need him though.
This is the issue with having European football for them at the moment. They don't have the squad because of injury, really, which is kind of hurt them. If they had Maddison and Kulu, I'd think they'd be all right. Then they could go get. I think they go get. If I was them, go get Vissa. But I mean, it depends what they want to do with Richarlison, innit? I suppose.
Yeah,
but,
that's true. That's true.
But they need to go get another attacking mid. I just don't know. I don't know who. Just they need someone creative in it.
If I was them, I'm shotting Richarlison. He's on a high right now.
Boy,
what because of Bernie, bro.
You know,
shout out
bro,
BT Slim.
When do you think he'll look better than this? Guys,
Bro,
no,
man, you know?
Never. No, it's
Yeah,
true,
yeah,
never.
it's the World Cup year. This could be a good year for Richarlison.
Shout out BT Slim. He says gold badge loading still. Member for 19 months. Shout out BT, man. Shout out honestly again. He goes, Fabrizio Colaccini and them man still Newcastle. Them man the Newcastle legends. Listen, it's not going to be a Newcastle slander session. It's just at the end of the day, they need to just, as I said, angle your hate away from us, man. That's all it is. Like, and I get it. They are to be fair, a lot of them are angling their hate towards Isak, but there is a little board. There is a board there as well that has failed to get you a replacement as well. So there's that as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you know. But let's go for the score predictions, innit? Monday night under the lights, Monday night Raw is what people are calling it. They're calling it Monday night Raw. You know what I'm saying? Like they've got.
I think you guys lose that game, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a 2-1 set to Newcastle.
I never my bulletproof vets and that.
They got that cold. Is that
moving like 50?
Yeah,
in Queens.
Is Gravenberch back?
Yeah. Grav's back. But we got no Frimpong though.
Yeah, the stinker.
All Bradley.
It's so jarring. How could this? Frimpong hasn't had no injuries much for time, and then he plays one game and he's injured.
That's fine. We got Soboslai to play right back. That's fine.
Oh my!
I can't lie though. What Alanga versus Kirkes?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about
confident, Monto. I heard it in the voice.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the Harvey Barnes versus whoever our right back is. Because Conor Bradley, I don't think is going to be available.
No, Monto, you kill me, bro. You kill me. Yeah.
Dominic, we get a goalkeeper, Corey. We get a goalkeeper. I can't believe it.
All right, listen. Don't worry about. Listen,
top dog under 25 goalkeeper.
No. I'm saying Liverpool. It's going to be a close game. I think we nick it though. I think like 2-1, but there'll be some casualties. You know there'll be casualties.
I said 3-1.
There'll be casualties.
I said minimum 3 injuries. I said minimum.
And they will have to come on in the first 30 minutes. There'll be casualties.
Expected injuries. How about this? I'm sly looking to start a midfield of Endo, Curtis Jones, and Soboslai. Just straight war. Just straight war. No tech. No tech.
Passion.
Straight passion. Do you know what I'm saying? Just straight passion thing. We might just have to start Endo, and I need Endo with a Newcastle gum shield with Isak on it, with Isak on his gum shield. Ready to go. Ready to go.
Bro,
No,
I'll be
man.
real. That I can't lie. I'd be very afraid of Joe Linton.
How about this? I need
Very,
Ekatike
very-
to score and do
very
this.
scared.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then-
no, facts. But if anyone does that celebration, yeah, bruv, you're gonna see some sweet chin music from
Or this
someone.
one. That one.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one. I need so.
I'll be real. No, you wouldn't.
I'll tell you,
feel
Isak
the
could be
only
nowhere near the
person-
stadium, you know.
I feel like the only person in your team that would do it is Curtis Jones.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think Curtis
yeah.
Jones is the only one that would do it.
Yeah.
I think anyone else, they're not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, put a bit.
I
You know
think anyone
them.
else, they're not doing it.
One of these spots.
Yeah.
Add a little something to it. You know them one. He'll do that. He'll be
They're the
him.
only ones. He's
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
one that
yeah,
will do
yeah.
it. He's the only one.
How about
Anyone
this?
else,
How
I
about
don't
this
think they're-
one. That one.
Yeah, some scumbag thing.
He's not. Bro,
This
how
is
about
why I
this?
wanted
How about
Frimpong
this? I'd
in the
be
game.
afraid to do it. I'd be afraid to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid.
I'll
I'd
be-
be thinking, this is so mad what I'm doing right now. The repercussions is about to be insane. It's about to be insane.
They'll hate
You know,
you
every
forever.
steward is in this game as well. Every steward that
Yeah,
works
yeah.
at St.
Oh,
James's
yeah.
Park, bro,
Yeah.
they're all getting paid overtime. Facts. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna
How
be
about it?
mad, you know.
Yeah. I'll be real. If anyone does a celebration like that, Isak's coming Liverpool 100%. Someone's been told something, and that's why. Like 100%. Because there's no way a player can do this, and the audacity of that is
Yeah.
nuts.
But you know what? though? I
Imagine
feel
imagine if Gordon scores and goes, dude, he's staying.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's why it's the Isak derby, bro. That's why it's the Isak derby.
But I
100. No,
can't
you're
lie,
right. You're right.
Gordon's ready for this, you know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
because
Gordon
he-
and
because
Dan
he-
Burn.
because Gordon loves Liverpool, bro. He's a Liverpool
does, he
fan
does,
and he
he
loves
does.
Liverpool, bro.
Yeah.
Gordon says this should have been me. Gordon said
Yeah.
this should have been me on strike.
Yeah,
This should
This
have
is
been
it,
me.
boy.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, Gordon's up for it. I remember I see the interview. I think it was after the Aston Villa game. They're like, "Oh, you got Liverpool coming up," and Gordon's like this, licking his lips. He was ready. He's ready for it. He's ready for it. Nah, it's gonna be a good game. A good game.
Yeah,
I can't
go on,
lie, that-
chat,
that's-
get your score predictions in you lot as well. Let's get your score predictions in chat as well. So Matt, you said 2-1. I said 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah,
What you
2-1,
mentioned.
2-1. 2-1 still.
Gory, Cass, what are your score predictions?
2-1
I
Newcastle.
can't lie. Yeah, 2-1 Newcastle. I can't lie.
2-1
I know
Newcastle.
everybody wants. No, but the thing is, saying 2-1 Newcastle is not even outrageous because of how we know how hostile it's going to be. And Newcastle are a problem at home. The reason what's giving me hope is because they got no striker, and I'm banking on they might get chances, but they're not as clinical as I thought they maybe would have been. But again, that's kind of one game this season, so I have to wait and see in it.
Just a few more quick predictions, of course. City Tottenham score predictions. Chat, get involved. City Spurs
4-2. City.
3-1 City.
2-1 Spurs.
You think?
I think it's going to be 2. I think it'll be 2-1 City.
I'm going 3-1.
I can't lie, man. I'll be real. You see that? You see that one? See that one? I can't lie. He's in good form, bro. They're calling him what? Prudus.
No, I call him R9. Remember, it's R9.
Oh yeah, R9.
I don't know.
Arsenal
Their
lead.
attack.
In fact, sorry guys, Chelsea, West Ham in like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Oh, Chelsea got this. They got this.
3-0.
But West
3-0
Ham
Chelsea.
are shambolic, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I agree with Corey. 3-0.
I'm gonna go 4-1 Chelsea.
Montel. I see what you're trying to do here.
I'm not
But
saying much, bro.
unfortunately, the reality is it's gonna be 3-0. That's the reality.
Nah, 3-1, 4-1. Cass, what's your one for Chelsea, West Ham?
I think Chelsea's going to win 3-0.
I said Bowen Dags. What's the other? Who else have we got? Arsenal Leeds. I'm gonna go 5-0. 5-0.
4-0 Arsenal.
Oh,
5-0 Arsenal.
at least look good though versus Everton.
Give it a rest, Corey, man. It's a massacre. There's a massacre waiting to happen.
I'm gonna say just 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal.
Gas.
Respectable.
Who?
Respectable. Arsenal leads.
Arsenal. Nah, they'll win 2-0. Arsenal.
And the last one, Man United, Fulham.
Fulham. Yeah.
Is that away?
Craven Cottage. Is that
Craven Cottage. Yeah, Man United, Fulham. I'm gonna go 3-1 United. I think they get their first win of the season.
Yeah, 3-1 United.
Call me Matt.
I'm at start. I think I'm at start.
Don't hate
Matt,
me, United man. Them. I actually got a horrible. Well, I say horrible, not for me, but I reckon it might be 2-1 Fulham. You know. No, I'm being serious.
We saying the Calvin Bassett. Bassett.
There's something. Do you know what it is?
CB. You think CB's gonna do this?
CB.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. Man United obviously have way better players, and the way how they played against Arsenal, like last week, was cold. Yeah, even though they didn't win, like it's promising if you're a United fan. But something tells me that like something stupid is gonna happen, and not only that, you haven't addressed your goalkeeping issue, bro. Like, who's in goal? Is it gonna be my man again from last week?
Don't care, but we haven't lost to Fulham since 2009, so.
I hear that. No, I understand why you'd be confident, though. I'm not even saying it to be funny. I just got
a
weird feeling.
Peppered by Brighton, to be fair. They're doing, if they want to do this inverted fullback thing, go for it. I think they might. I still think we win 2-0 though.
Okay, yeah. I understand that as well.
I think Sesko scores.
Sesko needs to start though as well. By the way,
I think Ahmad scores.
Yeah, I don't care who scores. Just win.
No, Burma's scoring. That's. And Burma's definitely scoring.
Cunha likes playing against Fulham, to be fair.
Shout out, honestly, goes from he says, Sober right back, monster visionary. Big up for the super chat. But listen, guys, we're gonna head over to Coppish now. Smash the like button. Chat's gone crazy today. No hate along for the Chelsea game today. No hate along. But obviously, I'll put out a video after the game, probably tonight or sometime tonight. I'll do a Chelsea match reaction. Probably see one on NAF as well. So make sure you subscribe to Coppish. We're going right over there. So go over there. Make sure you're subscribed. There's 500 of people on there. I don't see it in here. Sorry. I don't see why you guys can't just go straight over. Make sure you subscribe to Cast Central, Never a Foul as well. Go get that done. It will be in the title as well. And listen, guys, we'll see you soon in it. You know what I'm saying? It's match day 2 begins, and that fantasy Premier League. I know that I think the deadline's gone for FPL now. So listen, I'll be putting the code again in the Discord as well for anyone who's not in there that's in the Discord. So for you guys to still join the BSB League. And of course, I'll do like a members one as well for the members who, if you're a member but not in the Discord, we'll put the code up so you guys can join. Anyway, guys, head over to Coppish. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see you guys in a bit. Big up, guys, and we'll see you soon.